To solve this nice mathematics Olympiad algebraic problem, I want us to first of all see the need of taking the right hand side, which is -8, to the left hand side. And if we do that, that is going to give us a positive 8. So we'll have y minus 4 all to the power of 3 to add what? To add 8, and this will be equal to 0. So having done that, we'll see that we have arrived to a point where we need to just simplify. So 8 can be equal to 2 to the power of 3. So if 8 is equal to 2 to the power of 3, that expression will give us y minus 4 to the power of 3 plus 2 to the power of 3, and this will be equal to 0. Now, if you look at this expression very well, you see that this expression looks like an algebraic formula. Now, do you recall this algebraic formula? We will have a to the power of 3 plus b to the power of 3, that this can be equal to a plus b, right? And this will be what? A square minus ab plus b squared. You recall this? So from this expression, you can see that a simply means represent y minus 4, and b is equal to 2. So we are going to simplify that by putting the value of a and b into that main expression. So that main expression is now going to give us, we're going to have that expression to now become, the first part is going to be y minus 4, which is a plus b, y minus 4 plus b, which is 2, right? And then we're going to have a square, which is y minus 4 square minus 2 multiplied by y minus 4 plus b square, which is what? 2 square. And this will be that. So if we simplify this, we are now going to have this expression to give us y minus 2, and this is going to give us, if you expand this, you're going to find out that this is going to give us, after expansion, y square, right, minus 8y plus 16, and this is going to give us, if we expand this, minus 2y plus 8, and this will be plus what? 4, and this will be equal to 0, as this is also equal to 0. So let's simplify this. This is going to now give us y minus 2 multiplied by y square. Negative y minus 2y is equal to negative 10y, plus 16 plus 8 is going to give us plus 24, plus 24 plus 4 is going to give us plus 28, and this is equal to 0. Good. Now we have two equations coming out from there. We'll have the value of y minus 2 to be equal to 0. And then we'll have the value of y minus 10y, y squared minus 10y plus 28 equal to 0. So these are two different equations, a linear equations and a quadratic equation coming out from that zero product rule. Now we're going to simplify these two expressions to find the values of y. From this linear equation, you'll see that y, which we will take as our y1, will simply be equal to 2, because we are going to add 2 to both sides, and that gives us the solution, the first solution. Now if we compare this expression to ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, you come to see that a is equal to 1 and B is equal to negative 10, while C is equal to 28. So all we are going to do is to use quadratic formula in solving that expression. If we use quadratic formula, then the value of our y will be equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So we're going to have our y to now become equal to negative multiplied by negative 10, right, plus or minus the square root of negative 10 squared minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 28, and this will be divided by 2 multiplied by 1. So we're going to simplify this to find the value of y. Y will be equal to, that will be 10 minus times minus is plus, plus or minus square root of minus 10 square is going to give us 100 minus 4 times 28 is going to give us 112, and this will be divided by 2. So the value of our y will simplify, y will be equal to 10 plus or minus the square root of, this will give us negative 12 divided by 2. Now, if we simplify this, you come to see that y will become 10 plus or minus negative 10 will be 4 multiplied by 3, and this will be multiplied by the square root of negative 1, and all this will be divided by 2. So we'll have our y to be equal to 10 plus or minus, this will become 2 multiplied by the square root of 3. Now recall, negative 1, the square root of negative 1 will give us what? Imaginary. And that will be divided by 2 according to our complex number, right? So our y will be equal to 10 plus or minus 2 root 3 imaginary divided by 2. So this is going to give us what? Y equal to 10 divided by 2 plus or minus 2 root 3 imaginary divided by 2. So this will give us this, and this also clear this to give us 5. So our y will give us, y will be equal to 5 plus or minus root 3 imaginary. So the values of y from the initial part we got, our y1 is equal to 2, our y2 will be equal to 5 plus root 3 imaginary, and our y3 will be equal to 5 minus root 3 imaginary. So these are the solution for the values of y that satisfies that equation we're given up there. Now what we're going to do is to test and check if our solution is absolutely correct. We are given y minus 4 to the power of 3 equal to negative 8. So if we insert the only real solution, which is y equal to 2 into that expression, y minus 4 to the power of 3, is it going to give us negative 8? Let's find out. We insert that, we are going to have this is going to give us 2 minus 4 to the power of 3. Is it going to give us negative 8? 2 minus 4 is going to give us negative 2 to the power of 3. And negative 2 is equal to negative 2 multiplied by negative 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by negative 2 to the power of 3. So minus times minus is going to give us plus, so we are going to have plus 2 here multiplied by negative 2. So over here will give us minus times plus is going to give us minus. This is going to give us negative 4, right? So 4 times 2 is going to give us 8. So you see negative 8 on the left hand side is equal to negative 8 on the right hand side. So that tells us that y equal to 2 is another solution, the only real solution that satisfies that equation, that nice algebraic problems given to us up here. If you did find this content very interesting, don't forget to like it, share it with friends, and subscribe to my channel for more mathematics solutions. Don't forget to also share this video with friends. Thanks so much for watching, and bye bye for now.